up, Rocket Nation? Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you guys are having the best Wednesday ever in the history of Wednesdays that ever Wednesdayed. We're back at it again today with some more Black Myth Wukong. We did not finish chapter 3 yesterday. I swear we're going to do it. Well, you know what? Maybe I better not swear. I don't want to become a liar. Listen, we're probably going to finish chapter 3 today. Or I mean, chapter 4 today. We're on chapter 4. Yes. We didn't finish chapter 4 yesterday. We're probably going to do it today. That's what we're hoping. Fingers crossed. We had a little bit of a hold up yesterday. We actually did an amazing boss fight. We won the boss fight. Everything was amazing. And we had an egg that we had to deliver to a guy in this secret area. And it turns out that once you kill the boss, the guy disappears. So we had to kind of revert our save back about an hour. And so we're going to be picking up before that boss fight ever took place. What we're going to do is in our mind pretend like the boss fight never happened. And we are going to do that boss fight differently than we did yesterday as well, though. Yesterday, like a giant scorpion came out of the ground and we killed the boss with the scorpion. We're going to try and kill the scorpion with the boss this time and see what happens, if anything changes at all. So we got to do that. Also, some news on the farming front. I did some farming last night, and I'm not going to lie, it made me literally want to break my PC. For 2.5 hours, I farmed, but I got it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's the tiger tendon belt that we were going after yesterday. It took forever. 2.5 hours of me killing the same enemy over and over and over and over again, and I finally ended up getting it, and it turns out it's not even what we were after. Which then prompted me to say, hey, what is the item that helps us get other items? And it turns out that it's called the turtle something helmet. And so then we found it. We actually fought the enemy that gives you the drop, and it turns out that it's way back in chapter 3. And do you guys remember there was a big guy with a flaming, he had a big mace in his hand and it had flames on it and he looked like a giant rabbit, like a big fat rabbit. You guys remember that thing? Turns out that's the thing that drops it. So another hour later, and I got that as well. I'll actually take you guys back there, show you the enemy that I fought to get it. And then, yeah, we're going to move forward with the rest of this level. We're going to finish up this secret area and we'll see what we get into. Not yet. The long neck tiger, I did get him. I got the drop from him. That's called the tiger tendon belt. That is not what I was looking for. The tiger tendon belt is actually a legendary curio. So it turns out that that's probably why it's so hard to get. I tried to farm a second one because I thought it was going to be actually like pants or something like that, like legs. No, it's a belt and it's a curio. So I was like, well, I can get 3 of them then, right? I should farm again. Don't try and farm a second one. That's not a wise idea. That's a horrible idea. Holy shit. Getting the first one was probably close to 200, 250 kills of the guy before I finally got it to drop. It was mind-numbing. And yeah, I wanted to break my PC. I wanted to throw it right out the window. Sounds like a dream. I love relentless farming, right, Ruby? Like nothing makes me feel better than relentlessly farming the same enemy over and over again to get something and then to find out that it wasn't even what you were after. Even better. Even better. So yeah, that was the thing. So I'll actually show you guys the enemy that does give you the item that drops, that increases drop rates. So there's 2 items. One you sort of can't miss. It's, well, I guess you could miss it. If you fight Yellow Long, he gives you 1 curio. And then the other thing is a helmet that you get from an enemy, and we'll show you the enemy. I'll take you over to him and give you guys an idea of the farm that you're in for. I ended up like sort of respecking my build and making myself as fast as possible so that I could quickly go from spawning in to running to guy, killing him, and then just going right back. Jake, what up? How are you today? Welcome in, my friend. How's it going? So yeah, that happened last night. Also played a little bit of some more Destiny 2 with Captain Smalls yesterday. Did the I got the second catalyst for the Choir of One. Gotta say, Choir of One is fucking stupid. Okay, that thing is so good. I absolutely love that gun. I ended up I loved it so much I crafted another one. Loved it so much I crafted another one. FYI, by the way, Jake, when you see Stephen Hawking Sauce calling you out and saying, hey, Jake, FYI, Stephen Hawking Sauce is our bot. He's powered by ChatGPT 4.0. If you ever want to have a conversation with him, just at Stephen Hawking Sauce, ask him a question. Ask him something about the universe. He thinks he's Stephen Hawking, so ask him anything. Ask him anything. I'm sure he'll have a super wise answer, and he's not a smartass at all. At all. I figure I always want to mention that, especially to anybody new, because they'll see Stephen Hawking Sauce. He'll chime in randomly every once in a while, but not a lot of people know that he's new people obviously don't know that he's a bot. So they're like, what the shit? How black is your hole, says Mirko at Stephen Hawking Sauce. He says, Mirko, black as the cosmic void, but with far more interesting physics involved. Perhaps you'd like to start a short lecture on singularity? Question mark? No, nobody would want that. Why would anybody want that? That's weird. Kind gentleman, what up, man? How are you? How are you today? Good to see you. What up, dog? So yeah, I ended up, I got the second catalyst for the Choir of One, and that gun's so fun that I just crafted another. I have now, Subsistence was last week's. Subsistence is really, really good, by the way. It's amazing. If you want the Choir of One, I feel like Subsistence is going to be the win for you. But destabilizing around actually helped with one of the quests that you got from this week's story. So I ended up crafting one of them, and I'm probably going to craft an Onslaught one next week as well. Plus, in the exotic mission, there was a whole bunch of new collectibles that was in there yesterday. So we ran around in there and did a whole bunch of shit in the exotic mission. We ended up beating the exotic mission, I believe, twice. And spent a lot of time searching around for the extra collectibles that were in there. But had a lot of fun with Smalls last night. And I'll see him again next week, I guess. Next week. You know what I really like? So we have our buddy Wukong here, but look down below. I love that the clock is down there. Can we make that into a 12-hour clock instead of a 24-hour clock? You know what? What does everybody use in their countries? Everybody in chat right now, I want you all to type in chat, do you use 12 or 24-hour clock where you live? Where you live at? Where you living? No, it does not look like it has a 12-hour clock on it. Boo. Boo. Oh, it is what it is. Wonder if I can recreate that. 24-hour, yeah. Yeah, a lot of 24-hour. You guys are fucking weird. Get out. No, I'm sorry, I'm kidding. You know, I figured most people actually have a 24-hour. Most people do. Entire Europe uses 24-hour. Only UK uses the 12-hour. Why did we ever split that? It's weird. It's like the metric system and all that shit too. Why split it? Just to be different, I guess. I gotta be different. I gotta be me. Ruby says, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was 15-minute countdown to start when you first joined the stream. See, that's exactly the problem. Yeah, no, that's a 24-hour clock. Right now it's 15:12 or 3:12 p.m. in the land of the rocket. UK felt so imperial, they didn't want to do what everyone else does. Nobody else wants to do what everyone else does. I was like, damn, Rocket, 15 minutes? 15? That's a long countdown. That's way too long for me to wait. It's 9 p.m. here right now. Jake, time traveler, not okay. All right? No, time traveling's illegal for a reason. You're not supposed to do it. I can't imagine living in like New Zealand. You know what? I wouldn't mind living in New Zealand. You get all the great views that they had in The Hobbit. On top of that, guess what? Video game releases for you first. So there's that. There is that. I don't know how the healthcare is there. Not sure that they have super fast internet, which I really love fast internet. I would like to move somewhere where they have really fast internet if I had a choice. Because I spend all my time on the internet. But the animals? Do they have animals in New Zealand? I don't feel like New Zealand doesn't have animals at all, do they? They don't have animals. I feel like it's just wide open vistas and waterfalls. That's it. They're too isolated from the rest of the continents. to have animals, right? I'm pretty sure. Rocket, we don't think you know what you're talking about. The healthcare in my country is free. Canadian. Fucking Canadians. I wish mine was. I really wish mine was. I don't think it'd make a difference. I never go to the doctor anyway, so there's just that. Although, last night I did break my toe. Broke my, not my pinky toe, the second toe. Would that be your ring toe? And if it was your hand, it would be your ring finger. I broke this toe. If this was my toe, if this was a monkey foot, I broke this toe. I straight up karate kicked a fucking chair. And, man, that fucker hurts to try and bend. Still got my 2 miles in today. Got my 2 miles in today. I didn't jog, though. I didn't jog. It turns out, though, good to know, if I walk at 6 miles per hour, a brisk walk, I actually, in 20 minutes, walk exactly 2 miles. So that's a good thing. And the heart rate stayed at right around 121 beats per minute. So that's kind of what you're looking for. I think the average was probably like 121 beats per minute. So I burned a whole bunch of fat. So take that, belly fat. Get the fuck out of here, belly fat. Nobody likes you. Australia does, but they are like America and Radagon, basically. They kind of are, aren't they? You know what? That's a really good analogy, kind gentlemen. That is a really good analogy. So not weird to assume New Zealand doesn't either. Yeah. Hey, what's in the cup? What you drinking? Right? Vodka? Vodka. I have to work tonight. Can't go there sober. It's coffee. It's just coffee. Vodka. You know, I tell everybody that it's water. Ice water. Really, it's just ice and vodka. Straight up. Yeah, nothing mixed with it. It's just vodka. Basically, I empty the bottle right into this cup, and then I'm going to go to work, and I won't even remember being there. I'll wake up tomorrow, ready for another stream. Bleeding says, I knew it. I knew it. This guy's an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. I can stop whenever I want. I just don't want to. No, I never drink. I never drink, ever. I can't stand vodka anymore. I can't, no. Anything that, honestly, after being a bartender for as many years as I was, I just learned how to make stuff that tastes good with all the stuff that doesn't. And, man, I made some good drinks, let me tell you. I love me a bruised vagina. Bruised vaginas aren't bad. A Fallout's pretty good. That's a good drink. Yeah, I know some good drinks. Bruised vagina. I know someone out there is like, wait a minute, what? I love a good cocktail, right? Something that tastes good, but get you shit-faced. What was the one that I used to make all the time? Oh my goodness, it was so good. Oh man. Coconut cream pie? Is what I called it. It's a coconut cream pie. Yeah, all of these are meant to make you say, what? All of them. Long Island's are pretty good. Long Island's, but I've had better. You know what? Everybody, Long Island's always make my stomach hurt. Yeah, right? Exactly. Now you guys are getting it. You guys are starting to understand the drinks a little bit now. Everybody makes, in my opinion, a Long Island wrong. They use sour mix. And sour mix is a great way to give somebody a stomach ache if they are drinking it a little bit too fast. That's why with my Long Islands, I replace sour mix with lemonade. Simple, you just just simply replace one with the other, and it becomes 100 times better. 100 times better. This is like a karaoke bar drink selection. I literally, wait, sperm in, no, it's a coconut cream pie. All right. All of them are meant to be. The Fallout I made after Fallout 4. When Fallout 4 came out, I made that one. That has Midori in it. And lemonade as well. And I almost can't even remember what the hell else was in it. Midori. Shit, what else was in it? Midori, raspberry vodka, and lemonade. And then shaken over ice. Super good. Super good. Cream pie is the best way to finish the night, right? And that's what I'm saying, Bleeding. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. The bruised vagina. That one was another good one. Everybody knows what a bruised vagina is. You should know what a bruised vagina is. If you've ever gone out and drank, you should know what a bruised vagina is. Yeah. Bruised vaginas are pretty good. We used to drink them after we were done working while we were cleaning up. We used to just drink pint glasses of bruised vaginas. Virgo says, Rockitsauce, bartending isn't worth working as anymore. No. Once COVID hit, I was kind of done with it anyways. I'm too old, man. I'm too old for it. It's a young man's game. I mean, I still always got good tips and everything, but I don't know. I need something a little more stable where if, I don't know, the monkeypox or some shit pops up, that I don't have to worry about not having a job. Although it was awesome not having a job for 2 years. Bring on the monkeypox. Wait, no, I'll still have to work through it now. Shit, I'm deemed necessary. A necessary employee. Shit. How do I get myself off that list? I don't want to be on that list anymore. Have you ever tried G Fuel or stuff like that? We use Red Bull. That's actually what is in a bruised vagina. Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings. You could use, I guess you could use G Fuel in it, right? Are you talking in drinks or just in general, kind gentlemen? I did do, was it G Fuel? There was one that I had scooped up that was strawberry shortcake, but I only liked it with milk. It was only good with milk, and when you added it into milk, it tasted like Nestle Quick, like the strawberry Nestle Quick, but was actually decent for you. Was not so bad for you. Wasn't G Fuel though. It was another one. How do you feel about new virus happening? It's whatever, man. It's whatever. There's always a new virus. We're humans. We've made it through this far. Did you know? Hey, you really want me to blow your mind? Did you guys hear about the random sonar ping that is bouncing off the ISS right now and being picked up by that? Have you guys heard about the astronauts that are stuck in space, right? You guys have heard that? It's a couple of my colleagues. They're stuck in space now. They're going to be there until January because the vessel that they went up on and they were supposed to take back, there was some kind of issue with it. And they were worried that there might be an issue on re-entry and they didn't want to take the risk. So they redirected them over to the ISS. They docked with the ISS and now it's sitting at the ISS, attached to the ISS, which is the International Space Station for those that don't know. So at the ISS now, ISS has started picking up weird sounds coming from this ship. And they're like, what kind of sounds is it? And it literally sounds like boom, boom, boom. It's coming out of the speaker and they have no idea where it's coming from. Now, I haven't looked up on it all day yesterday or whatnot, so maybe they know what it is now, but it's literally like sonar pings is what it sounds like. And so they're like, bro, what the hell is this? But yeah, that's a thing. That's a mind blower. Like, what the hell is that going on? So everyone's like, aliens, you know? Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't your head go to an alien? So yeah, there's that. And then on top of that, here's another mind blower. Did you guys hear that there's roughly like 1,000 new ancient viruses that are being released from the permafrost as we speak? Yeah. And so scientists that are testing the permafrost, because we're losing the permafrost in a lot of regions. If you guys don't know, permafrost is called permafrost for a reason. It's because it's never supposed to unfreeze. That's why the perma is in there. It turns out that it's starting to melt in a lot of places. So they went ahead and was like testing the soil where the permafrost used to be. Now it's just becoming wet soil. Turns out there's like 1,000 ancient viruses that never ever existed during humankind just hanging out in the permafrost. So there's that. They have determined that none of them pose a threat to humans. But another mind blower, a scientist was like, this one supposedly extended the life of animals back in prehistoric ages. So what did he do? Injected himself with it. Humans, I tell you. I love it. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I feel like that's the beginning of it. That's how it starts. Someone's like, bro, I'm gonna live forever. And then we all get sick and die. Yeah, that backfired. It's like, yeah. I'm all about giving you guys the news you care about, right? Aliens, and prehistoric viruses. Yo, I just came home from training. Biz, what up? How are you? How'd the day go? How'd the workout go today? Yeah, so, yeah, there's some information for you. Sounds like the plot to a movie. Yeah, right? Yeah, to like every horror movie that ever existed. Like, that is not going to go good. How did zombies start? Some asshole injected himself with a virus that he said would make him live forever. Well, technically, you're living forever because you're a zombie. Yep. Exactly. There you go. With zombies. That is technically the exact definition of a zombie, right? Awesome. How are you, says Biz? How was the work? No work for me. I work after stream. I did get my 2 miles in today. I was telling everybody I broke my toe last night. I didn't say how I broke it. It's one of them stupid things. We have huge chairs in the living room. Like fucking matter of fact, it's the same chair I have down here. I have 2 of them upstairs and I have 1 down here. It's over there. And I don't want to show you it because do I care showing you it? Yeah, I don't care. I don't think there's anything here. We'll show you it. Let me grab Handycam. Can Handycam reach that far? Handycam, come here. I don't know if I can. You're gonna get to see the Black & Decker fan now too. Can we go second cam right here? See that big ass chair right there? Boom. That's the rest of the studio in case you guys don't know. That's your chat. See your chat? So over there in the darkness, that big ass chair that's beyond the fan. That's the one. That's the one. And I was walking into the living room and I kicked the bottom of it so fucking hard with 1 toe that I literally, I wished for the house to burn to the ground. That's literally what came out of my mouth. I can't believe I said it. I said it. I was like, bro, I hope this motherfucker burns to the ground. Oh, I hope this chair fucking, the dog pisses on the chair. I swear to God. I had several things that came out of my mouth. And then I breathed. I'm fine. It's going away. It's going away. I thought I was good. And then this morning when I woke up, I tried to like curl my toes. Not that kind of curl my toes. Not the good kind. And holy shit, it hurt. Look down and it's just fucking complete blackness. So that happened. Yep. And now we know, I know where you live. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Everybody knows where I live. Do you know where Madonna lives? There you go. Or where she was born, sir. By the way, studio looks very, very nice. It's not bad. It's a little messy right now. I kind of got shit all over the place right now. And there's some things that I still want to do. I want to, on that side in the dark area, over in the darkness, I think I want to paint that a lighter gray color rather than like a dark gray. That's like a dark gray, almost like to a green. I want to repaint that. It's real hard to situate that area because the room is about 11 feet wide. The couch is too wide to go this way. So I had to put it horizontally along the wall, which wasn't ideal. But I definitely wanted an area where I could sit back and watch movies in here and shit. Is that a 65-inch screen on the wall? That is actually not wall mounted. It is on a stand, but it is a 65-inch. That is the 65-inch newest LG OLED. The C3? C4? C4? I don't know. One of those. The newest one, though. Yeah, it is. It's really nice. It is a really, really nice TV. I got a real good deal on it. I think I got it last Christmas for $1,400 for the 65-inch, which was normally, I believe it was $1,899. I got a good deal on it. We should probably get started here, right? I wanted to, you know what? I wanted to start early today, and here I am. Kind Gentleman says, I wish I could make some inanimate objects feel so I could get revenge on them. I know it, right? Like, I would burn parts of this chair after what it did to my foot. I swear to God. It was fucking horrible. I'm firing up the game right now, y'all. Yeah, I was like, man, I think I'm only going to talk for like 10 minutes today. That's what I was thinking before stream. I'm only going to talk for like 10 minutes. Not what happened, FYI. Here we are, 29 minutes later. I gotta say, the new shirt that we got, I fucking hate it. It doesn't, like the way that it's made. I don't know how to explain it. The way that it's made is really weird. The top of it, here's the way shirts should be made. I'm going to help out those who make shirts. All right. The top of your shirts should be tighter. And then the bottom of your shirts should be looser. All right. That's the way a shirt should be made. This is made the exact opposite way. So can you guys see how it's Ving? It pulls like that. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's the most horrible shirt I've ever fucking worn. I hate it. I hate it. I'm super disappointed in it. Whatever company made this shirt, I don't even know who the fuck made it. I think it was like MTA or some shit. I don't even know what the fuck MTA stands for. But it's horrible. That's what I would say. It's horrible. Just talk for like 3 hours, says Bleeding. I have done a just chatting stream before. That's been quite long. Matter of fact, we used to do drinking streams way back in the day. Dress? Dude, I'm telling you, like this thing, I'm not a fan of this. It's so weird. It feels weird on. Is the only way. And then the arms, like, you see how the arms go backwards. Like they made this seam right here under the arms super short, but the top is long. So no matter how I sit, it's always on that angle for both arms. So it's like pulling downwards. It's fucking weird. Why do I have to tell companies that make shirts as a profession how to make their shirts? Only chatting stream sounds pretty good. Mirko is just like, I just want to see what you do after stream. I just want to see what you do after stream. Take me through the process. I want tutorial streams. Mirko loves when I do the tutorial streams. We did one where I showed you guys everything that I do after stream as far as getting videos and all that shit ready for YouTube. And Mirko, he loved it. He was a big fan. Huge fan. He wants more. Is the pedal going to work today? Oh! Ayo! It works. Ayo! So, let's jump right in here. Continue that journey. Do I have game capture on or do I have... Hold up. Hold up. I do, right? Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's jump in. So, Jesus, that's always so loud. You also did an Audacity short tutorial. Oh yeah, when we were really quickly, all we did is, only thing we did is take one of the sound effects and make it louder. That was it. I cut it and then made it louder and then exported it for you. That was a real quick one. It was like 5 minutes. That was on the run. All right, so, yeah, it was the exclamation point shame, wasn't it? It was this one.
Shame.
That one.
Shame.
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 Shame. That one. Look at that timing. Man, it's almost like I've seen that 100 times. All right, so I don't know. Where the fuck are we right now? I'm seeing a lot of blue reflection in my screen right now. Do you guys mind if I change the background color? Echo? Echo. Change studio lights to light gray.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice. That kept the back blue, though. I don't know if you know this, but the back is still blue. That's still blue, isn't it? Let's look at this. Let's examine how the back is still, it's kind of blue. It's bluish. It's on the blue side. It's bluery. All right, so where are we right now? What is this? What is this shrine? Okay, this is Bounds of the Deity's Abode. We still need to make our way around here. We got to find, there's a curio that we missed somewhere, and we have to find that somewhere out here as well. But first off, first thing I'm going to do is show you guys the new tiger tendon belt. So this was, we were farming for this yesterday. We were farming the long neck tiger, or tiger long, as we like to call them. The tiger long, and we couldn't find this, or we couldn't get this to drop yesterday. We probably farmed it for a good half hour. Didn't drop. I spent 2.5 hours last night after stream farming this at like up until like 4 in the morning. And I ended up getting one to drop. And it says that it's, I thought that it was for getting extra items to drop. It turns out that it's not what it does at all. It says for a brief moment after seeing through an enemy, considerably increase attack. So I was like, well, that's not even close to what I thought it did. So I was like, I better look up and see what item gets other items to drop then. After a little bit of research, searching around, I did end up finding it. It is a helmet. And it is this right here. The Skull of the Turtle Treasure. That helmet right there. It says moderately increases the chance of obtaining materials upon killing an enemy. So this is what I should have been farming for yesterday. And I did end up going and farming for it. I will actually show you guys where we got this item from. This was an enemy that we fought back in chapter 3, the New West. I believe it was the Valley of Ecstasy, Longevity Road.